Welcome back to Jesus Juice. This is day 15. Halfway there. Day 15. We've made it. Midway there. Day 15. Welcome to Jesus Juice, where God is the creator and I am the willing vessel because I've made it to day 15. So with day 15, I did a few inspirational pieces. Inspirational pieces. Because I needed some uplifting and I needed some encouragement. And like I said previously, sometimes a strong friend needs a little push. Sometimes that strong friend needs a little insight, a little girl, you got this, keep going. So my topic for today is God is our Father. Because recently, usually I don't have a topic planned out for like the whole day. I should probably plan better, but I do not. I go with the flow, and when the Holy Spirit tells me that's it, I go with it. So, as you guys know, I have 3 children. I have a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 2-year-old. Don't judge me. So my 3-year-old went to sleep last. She fell asleep last, and she came downstairs and she was like, "I'm scared." Scared? Why? After they had been screaming and running around and doing what they do, my other 2 children had fallen asleep and she was the only one awake. So she was like, "I'm scared," and she came down like 3 times, was saying like, "I'm scared, I'm scared," and it put me in the mindset of, why? What you scared of? And she's like, "Well, can I just sit down here with y'all because I'm scared?" So instantly, my Christian overthinking brain went to, when we're scared, who do we run to? When we're in a situation, if we're fearful of what might happen next, or if we're safe or we need comfort, who do we turn to? Because a lot of people don't have their physical father there to protect them, to guide them, to wipe their tears, to dust them off and tell them like, "Hey, it's okay, get up, keep going, you got it." But we do have a spiritual father. And our spiritual father would do all that and more. Dust you off, tell you it's all right, you got it, you can do this, everything's going to work out just fine. But see, as a child, I didn't have my physical father there. And I had awesome grandparents. I had awesome aunties. I had an amazing mom. But my father wasn't there due to some misunderstanding. As a child, I didn't know. But it was a lot of times where I faced stuff that I really needed his protection. I really wanted him to come in like a superhero and save me from all my troubles and all my tough times. And especially when it came to boys and shortly men. And I really wanted him to come in and wrap his arms around me and say, "You're beautiful and you're enough and you're worth it. Don't settle for any man." But of course, that didn't happen that way. And I know a lot of people's stories are similar to mine. Dad wasn't there, so mom did everything they could, or the granddaddy stepped up, or uncle stepped up, or stepdad stepped up to fill in that void. So for the people that's going through things like, who is your spiritual father? Are you looking to the appropriate people to mend your broken wing and mend your broken heart, or your spiritual warfare? Are you looking for the right things to pour into you? Which brings me to my daily dose. Isaiah 41:10 through 12. So again, Isaiah 41:10 through 11. And just go back and read it for yourself because it's really fulfilling. It says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. All who rage against you will surely be ashamed and disgraced. Those who oppose you will be as nothing and perish. Though you search for your enemies, you will not find them. Those who wage war against you will be nothing at all." We'll focus on the first verse, Isaiah 41:10. "So do not fear, I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." So when my child came to me crying and fearful, I instantly was like, "Oh no, ain't no monsters, ain't nothing gonna get you. There's no such thing. We fear nothing." But as a 3-year-old, you're not trying to hear that. You want me to come check the closet. You want me to come make sure you're secure. You want me to come make sure nothing's up there with you. You want that security blanket to make sure you're okay. And adults go through the same things. And they went through it as childhood and they kind of followed them on into adulthood. So what Isaiah 41:10 tells us is, no need to be fearful. I am here. No need to be fearful. I'm your security blanket. No need to be fearful. I've never left you. No need to be fearful. Sometimes this situation is just for me to get your attention, to show you that I'm still here. So it's no need to fight fear when God can handle all your battles. Everything that you're going through is nothing he can't handle. That's why he said in Isaiah 41:10, "Do not fear. I am with you." Meaning he's never left. He's not going to leave. He can't leave you nor forsaking you. Meaning you go into a situation and be like, "God, are you here?" He here. He never left. He said, I'm with you. I'm with you. I got you. Walk with me. Hold my hand. Talk to me. When we get fearful, we tend to shrink away from the things that we should really be stepping into. When she came downstairs and told me it's a monster, I'm scared. Everybody else sleep. It's just like life. We're facing off in something. We feel like we're not prepared for it. We feel like that's too big of shoes for us to fulfill. Or God, you sure that's for me? You think I really can do that? Because at this 3-year-old telling me she's scared, I knew in the back of my mind, no, we're going to go make sure nothing's up here together so that you can see that you're capable of doing this as well. And that's the same thing with God. When he puts you in a situation or he places you somewhere and you're fearful as to what may happen next, so you asking God to come with me and he's already with you, he's just going to show you like, I haven't left you, but you got this because I'm here. I'm within you. So you keep going. It's nothing to fear, but fear itself. And we put faith over fear in all situations. So we have to live by Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear. I am with you. God is always with you. And as a young child, I wanted that comfort. I needed that source to make sure I was okay as a little girl. Because as a little girl, it don't matter what no woman say. Everybody wants to be a daddy's girl. It never fails. That's why I was so grateful that my girls have that protector, that provider to show them like daddy's here. Because women tend to need that. Not only women, kids in general need that presence of a father. But when that presence is not there, do not forget that you have a spiritual father that is with you. So do not fear. I am with you. Take that with you throughout the day. It's no reason to fear when God is with you. He hasn't left you. No, he hasn't forgotten about you or the things he's promised you or shown you or planned for your life. He's ordered your step. He hasn't left you. Now, is it going to be easy? No. It's not going to be easy at all, like at all. But it's going to be worth it. In each trial and triumph and victory that you come to, you'll realize that you'll continuously use those things that God brought you through to strengthen your testimony. So when it hits a hard time and a rough patch, don't fear. God's like, I'm here. I'm with you. If you get fearful, we have to regress. I need you to progress in everything that I'm trying to show you. Even in your fearful moments, even in your doubtful moments, even in your negative moments, I am with you. Just remember, he never leaves your side. Just remember, he's that spiritual father. He's that father that you always yearn for, that love that you needed to show you that you're enough, that comforting blanket that you were broken down with the heartbreak and the broken glass pieces in your mind, and you're just trying to figure out how can I put this back together when he's already mended the brokenness. He did it. So when you can't fix it, yes, I'm going to tell my daddy on you. I'm going to take it to God. That's my father. He protects us. What dad wouldn't die for his child? He died for us. He took all them lashes. That was us. That was for us. His children. That is our spiritual father. He would never leave us nor forsake us. He would never put us in a situation that we cannot bear. So it's no need to cry for a father that's presence isn't known or you can't physically see it or touch it, because our God, Father, the heaven, the King of all kings, has did more than any fleshly man can do. Beyond all belief. He's done it all. So when you fear things like my daughter fearfully came to me crying and talking about monsters, no. No. We're not doing that. We're not running to God crying. We asking God, come on now, you still here with me? I know you're here with me. Just need a little confirmation. I know you still here with me. I just want to make sure you there. You there? You there? You good? Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Day 15, halfway there, we're pushing all the way through because we're not scared. We know he here. See you guys tomorrow.